Good morning, everyone. It's 9:33. Sorry for the late start today. All week, really, I've been kind of under the weather. That's why I didn't stream on Tuesday and Wednesday. But I'm here, trying to finish the week here strong. Overnight, as we could see, the market was up. Bottom right here in the ES. Typically, we don't take any trade before 9:35 anyway. But we're looking to see this market will give us a long setup here, going higher. So yesterday we had definitely bearish day, and then we kind of gap up a little bit on the ES again. This is Joseph with Smart Money Traders. Meet here every day, every trading day from 9, typically from 9 to 12. And this is for education purposes only. And this is not a recommendation to buy any currency or future contracts. So definitely trading is difficult, and no one's telling you that you're gonna make a lot of money. As a matter of fact, most people lose money. So with that said, let's look at the ES here. We're looking to see. We're right at the Globex VWAP. Looks like we want to bounce higher here, but we're gonna wait and see. The first couple candles here an hour ago, they were negative. So let's wait and see here. Structure is down. Definitely could see a continuation from yesterday. We got to this resistance area, get bigger, which yesterday, if you guys remember, I said if we bounce here, we're probably gonna go up here, and that's what we did. We came back down to this fair value gap. And let the market decide which way it wants to go before we engage. The NQ, I know last night when I looked at it, it gapped up about 100 points. So definitely we're looking to see, hey, the NQ definitely looks like it wants to fly higher, and when you look at a Wednesday, nice bullish day. Yesterday was a retracement day. And today it looks like it could be a continuation to the upside here. NQ. Let's wait and see what happens. Go from there. What short resistance will be below the RTH. VWAP is forming. Yeah, it's right there. So we're above the RTH VWAP, but below. We're above the Globex VWAP as well. So let's wait and see what happens here. Definitely not too eager to go one or the other. If we get, we'll break this range. I'd like to see it's going higher and come back, give me a pullback and give me that U-turn so we can go long. We're definitely favoring the long at the moment. Flow, the flow chart definitely looks like it wants to go higher. Buyers are getting really aggressive here, but we had a resistance, so we'll be careful. Looks like we're coming back into this range. 78.75 is a resistance. To see it break it, I'll close above that, then come back to it and give me the U-turn. Then we'll be more interested in the long. Okay, we're above that 78.75 level. Again, we'd like to see a push up here and then a pullback. And we'd be interested in going long. But we had a position here. We can see some selling here. So let's wait and see what happens here. We definitely need to proceed with caution here at this resistance level. And as you can see, it was ranging from 9:30 when the market opened. Now we were just waiting to see if we can push up and come back to 78.75 and make a U-turn. Definitely the end flying higher at the moment. If you broke that pivot, see. As you can see, bottom right here, NQ is definitely pushing higher. If we want to engage in the NQ, we definitely would need to see a pullback. We don't want to be jumping and chasing this and move up. Right here in the ES, definitely would like to see a couple negative bars on top left chart for us to go long. We need that pullback. When you look at the 30-minute on the bottom right here with the NQ, definitely would like it to maybe to come back to this break, to this area for us to go long this area here and see if we bounce. ES, bottom left, it's hitting that 85 area, which is another resistance area here. Give us a couple points back to the downside in the ES, and at a U-turn we may go long. Same thing with the NQ. We would want to definitely see some kind of pullback. Even if you can pull back here to go lower, want to go higher. After, once we get the pullback, we get a U-turn, we'll go long. But we may not get it this morning. The market is kind of running away. So some days you may not be able to get a trade in. But what's most important is really following your plans. The market's going to be here hopefully on Monday. So if we don't get a trade in today, that'll be fine. Again, ideally for the NQ, would like it to come back to this 845 area. ES would like it to go back to 78 and 3/4, 79. Both of these markets here, we're trying to go long. We're trying to buy. Okay, looks like we're getting the pullback we're looking for. For the ES, we can probably come all the way back down to the VWAP, to the Globex VWAP, which is at 76.40. Let's call it 76.50. Doesn't it look like we're going to get that full pullback, or we're going to get that double pullback we talk about all the time, where it goes, it's this full pullback, go back up, come back down, and go higher. Let's see if that's what we get. We're going to have to be patient this morning. One thing with trading, sometimes when the market is so evident, it's evident this market was going to go higher, but I never really got the best entry, because when the market was right here, to me, it was a resistance. I wanted to break, come back down to it so I can engage long. So my setup was never really there. Now, if we get this double pullback here, and we get the U-turn, we'll engage long. A lot of overhead resistance right here. Okay, it's hitting that 78 and 3/4 that we wanted. I think right now we about up at 81 1/4 on the ES. Again, if we go below 78.50, this will cancel automatically.
Order canceled.
Okay, order got canceled. And remember, we wanted that double pullback here.
Order submitted.
Another order
canceled.
Got canceled. Now it's hitting the VWAP, so let's see.
Order submitted.
Order go long again. Maybe the third time will be the charm.
Order canceled.
Okay. So at this point, we're gonna have to wait and see if this complete reversal to the downside. That's a big candle here. We're seeing on the 5-minute on the bottom left. Below the VWAP. We are below the VWAP. So let's wait. We're gonna try to go along here 77 and 3/4. Where we said ideally, if we come back to the 76.50 area, we wanted it to hit the VWAP and probably go higher. At this point, if we cannot get in here, we don't get to 77 and 3/4. We're essentially gonna probably adjust our bias to the downside, but it's still early. Let's see if we can get filled here.
Order canceled.
Okay, order got canceled. So really should take a pause here. We're getting a pink background. So what we're seeing here could be a reversal to the downside. That's why you can't be married to your bias here. Let's see if we can, at the moment everything is pointing to the downside. We're getting a green background on the NQ, so that could be a sign we're going higher here too, on the NQ at least. Honestly, my bias at the moment, it's probably to the downside. Let's see if we can go short here, so you're not clear. So let's wait. NQ is going lower. Because we're around the VWAP, we can see this market play around the VWAP for a little bit here. I think we may get a push up here toward the VWAP again, and the VWAP is that dotted yellow line at 76. Let's call it 76.50. We're getting a signal on the Raptor to go short here, but again, this is support. So 76 from our first target would have gotten hit. We just didn't really confident in that short, but clearly it's changing to the downside. Okay, so what I'd like to see is a bounce toward maybe 75. So we can bounce towards 75, 76, and then the U-turn to go short. If you're watching this stream, thanks for being here. Appreciate your support. At this moment, we definitely would like to market is setting up to go short. Love to see a couple more bars to the upside here. So I go towards 76, 76.50. Then give us the U-turn. Then lots of hesitation here. That's why we probably gonna wait a little bit. We would like to see a pullback higher to go short, but we may not get it. We may just see a plunge from here too. So the next support level is at 66.50. We'll definitely be careful here. We're not gonna go either short or long in the market at the moment. The trend is down. We would like to see a deeper pullback towards 76, then a U-turn. Then we can go short. If you talk about that, the market goes down. Give me a pullback here. I'll give him another pullback. Either the same, could be the same depth, or can go a little lower or higher, whichever way they want to do it. It doesn't look like we're gonna get that. Looks like we're gonna get to push down to the next support level at 66.50. Yeah, looks like we're breaking down here. Once again, we're gonna get in this trade because getting this trade would have been motivated by FOMO, fear of missing out. Never really got this was right at the support. No way to know that it was gonna actually break. So let's see if we can get a pullback to 72.50. If we get a pullback to 72.50 and a U-turn, then we'll have enough. I think we have at least enough room for the first target to get hit. Let's wait and see here. Well, we're pushing down. Well, plunge to the downside again. Now we'd like to see a pullback. So hoping for the pullback towards 70, between 70 and 72. We get that, we can go short for NQ. Definitely would like to see. Okay, we're getting the pullback here. Let's see. Okay, so our entry would be at 66 and 3/4 here. Okay, it's hitting 70. Now a U-turn here would be a sign for us to go short, but just gotta wait. Remember, this was support. Now past support becomes future resistance. So now we have a resistance zone. Let's see if we can
Order submitted.
sell the down bar here. 11 past 10. Still early. I mean, we haven't got the initial balance yet. Kind of toward the bottom of the initial balance at the moment. So seeing a little pullback here, it does make sense. See if we can, we're gonna come down and get us in. Our entry is at 68 1/4.
Order canceled.
Okay, order got canceled because we have a positive bar. Well, it looks like we're going higher again. And the NQ especially.
Order submitted.
See if we can, because this was support, now it's becoming resistance. So if we get a U-turn here and give me a negative bar, we're gonna get short. First target, we have plenty of room for both targets before we get to this pivot. So let's see how it happens here.
Order filled.
Okay, we got short here at 70 3/4. See if we can get to that first target.
Target filled.
We hit the first target here. We can push down to the next pivot here and get, so the patience that we showed earlier kind of paid off. Second contract's at break even. We'll see if we get a bar to the upside here. We will be taken out, but if we don't, if we keep pushing down, the goal is for this target to get hit at 65 1/4. Again, we hit the first target because we waited for that pullback to get back to this support level. That was support here. That was support over here. Now it's resistance. So once we get that U-turn, we got to engage here short. We will hit that second target. Today could be one of those days we do a one and done if we hit both targets here. Because the market is really not. It's a Friday. Fridays are typically not the best day to trade. Fridays and Mondays. Okay, pushing down. Which is exactly what we want to see. Again, in here, remember earlier we said 66.50 was support, so it's hitting that support here. Will it break it? We don't know. Time will tell, but the sellers definitely did get aggressive here. Big things we can hit that second target. So one trade and one full winner. 10.19. So I'd like to definitely wait for 10:30 to see how what we're gonna be doing for the initial balance. See if there's any questions in the chat. No questions. If we got to pull back again to what 70, we'll make short it again here. We're gonna have to wait. So we're just waiting to see if we're gonna see a more break down here, or we're gonna see a pullback going back towards 70, which at that point we would be interested in shorting again. Pivot here on the ES. If we break it, about to break it right now, if we go below 64, we're gonna break it, and we want to see a move away from 64 to the downside, and then come back to 64, serving as a resistance. Turn around from there, then another short. So we got a couple of scenarios here we're looking at. Either we can go back to there, look at the top left chart, or if we break it down, kind of toward the low of the day. The low of the day is 60.75, and then come back to here and then give us a new low. So we're waiting for these two scenarios. One of the two to materialize. NQ, definitely tempting to go short the NQ here, but there's a lot of support there too. Sure, I'm gonna step away for a minute here because I think we're probably gonna see this back and forth here until 10:30. I'm taking the position now because our setup is not there, So I'll be right back. Well, we got the push down and we test 64.25. Could have been a nice entry. When you look at the bottom right on the NQ here, definitely almost a complete reversal. So at the moment, we're definitely looking for shorts. And you see that double pullback here. Look right here. The ES now rearranging. It's 10:31. So we have the initial balance high and the initial balance low. The initial balance high is around 85. 60.85. The low is about 63.50. So good, about 21 and a half points. Nice little range. Like here, oh, we missed that. And definitely could have tried to go short here. Still ranging here though. 64. Definitely want to be careful here to go short because, we're at that support level here. And the low of the day is right here. And we just formed the initial balance. That could be a fade to the upside here, going toward the middle of the range. Market internals are kind of mixed, so it's really not really super clear. If I were to choose here, go lower, it looks like, but we have this fair value gap here. That could be support. Let's wait and see. I wouldn't be surprised here to see a lifter from here because we have really close the initial balance, and a fade to the upside here could happen. But at the same time, the push down here is very possible. Especially when I'm looking at the NQ. NQ is definitely showing some bearish patterns here. Really not clear. So when it's not clear like this, we'll just stay to the side. And if you're here watching, thank you for being here and supporting the stream. We had one trade so far and one winner. We waited for this push down to the pullback to that support level. Now that was resistance. First target got hit. Second target got hit. So now we're looking to see if this market is going to push lower. But it's already kind of really close to the low of the day. I don't like to take short position toward the low of the day or long position toward the high of the day. But in a day like today, it's definitely possible we see a push down here. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm kind of under the weather, still trying to recover from what looks like some kind of cold. Tuesday and Wednesday at the stream because of that. Thursday, got a little stronger. I streamed yesterday, and today I'm trying to finish the week strong. Again, today's Friday. I don't like to trade much on Friday. Probably gonna wrap up the stream soon. Usually we get a one trade, and sometimes a market like this right now, it's kind of really ranging and not having much conviction. And though we're breaking down here on the NQ, let's see if we can get a pullback breaking down. See if we get a pullback here and try to go short. It's really not clear. So I think definitely by 11, we'll end the stream, if not before. If you're looking at top right, that chart here, the ES is hitting that fair value gap. Definitely use some caution here to go short. Here's pushing down. ES is doing the same. Huge sell-off happening in both ES and then okay. So yeah, people don't want to be chasing this right now, but way back here, wanted a deeper pullback. We never got it. We got a little bit of a pullback here, but once again, this is kind of sometimes what's gonna happen with the market. You're gonna miss right out the low of the day. Don't want to sell there. Not ideal, but we can always push lower too. You can see the ES is bouncing now. Well, ideally you don't try to sell at the low of the day because a lot of people are gonna be buying there. Not only new buyers coming in, but also people carving their shorts. You know, if you were short to take your profit, you gotta be buying it back. We know there was gonna be some. Now we have a little bit of a distance between. I'm gonna try to sell it here. Let's see if we can get that. I forget a bullish bar.
Order canceled.
Okay, got canceled. All right, so I think I'm gonna end the stream today and be done trading for the day. It's 10:47. We got our one trade, one winner here. We're gonna be satisfied with that. This market is definitely in a downtrend, but it's just a matter at the moment where can we get in to the short side. But if we look at that steep trend line, that got broken. So could this be the reversal to the upside? We don't know yet. So with that market not being so clear, we don't want to be overstaying our welcome here. Definitely missed a couple opportunities to go short over here, but it is what it is. Sometimes you're gonna miss those. With that said, have a good weekend. God bless. Take care. Hopefully next week I'll be a little in a better shape. You know, my voice will be much better and have a little more energy. So with that, have a good one. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.